Hi everyone. In today's lecture, I'll be dealing with the basic concept of journalism. So, what is journalism? Journalism basically is the gathering, processing, and distribution of news and current affairs through mass media. So, having defined journalism I have to explain certain terms that is underlined in this definition. First is gathering, then processing, distribution, news, and mass media. So, first we will see what a news is. News is basically everything that is out of ordinary. Charles Dana says, if a dog bites a man, it is not a news. But if a man bites a dog, it is news. So news can be said as everything that is not ordinary. And also we can say that news is a factual information about a current event or current events. It is a record of recent events. Okay, so in daily newspapers, we see the news or events that has happened yesterday or the day before. So this category of news that we see in newspapers are basically precisely called hard news. The second term that we have to notice in the definition of journalism is mass media or mass audience. Okay, so what is mass media? Mass media are tools or technologies that are used to facilitate the dissemination of information to a vast number of audience. So mass audience have some specialities. That is, they will be large, heterogeneous and anonymous to one another. Mass audience will always be a large group of people that we cannot count them into numbers. Okay, so next is they will be heterogeneous. They won't be having any similarities between them. And for example, they won't be of equal sex, equal age, or equal beliefs, or equal perspectives. And next is they will be anonymous to each other. They will be unknown to each other. Having defined mass media, now we can see which all are the major mass media that we are familiar with. Mass media can be classified into print media, electronic or broadcast media, and new media. Let me explain to you what print media is. Print media basically includes newspapers. It also includes magazines or journals or some notices or everything that is printed. Now, coming to electronic or broadcast media, this category basically includes TV or television and radio. And coming to new media, it is also called digital media. That is everything that is connected to internet is called new media. This includes even the social media platforms. Okay, having understood what a news is and what mass media are, we will now go to how a news is formulated. Okay, there are three major phases through which a news is made. Okay, the first one is gathering. We have mentioned this term or we have underlined this term in the definition, and gathering is data collection. So this in terms of journalism is called reporting. We have heard of news reporters, right? So news reporting is the data collection part or the information gathering part of journalism. In this stage or in this phase, the journalist or the reporter goes out and collect materials that is needed to produce a news or to write, that is to write a news, or if it is broadcast journalism, he will shoot different footages that will be compiled together to form a news story. Now we will move on to the next step in news preparation, that is processing. That is the collected data or the thing we have collected after the reporting stage to information, that is news. So, as far as a print media is concerned, during the processing stage, we will write the news or we'll write the data to get the final news that is to be printed. And in the case of broadcast media like television and radio, what we do, we will edit all the footages that is collected or all the footages that we have already shot into a compiled form to make the final output. Now, moving on to the final stage, that is distribution. Distribution is simply the delivery of the prepared news to the public, or as I have mentioned earlier, to the mass audience. So, in the case of print media, what we say is the word publishing. We publish it through print media and we broadcast it through the electronic media. So, to conclude, journalism is the gathering, that is reporting, the processing, that is writing or editing, and distribution, that is publishing or broadcasting of news or current affairs through mass media, that is the tools used to disseminate information to a vast number of audience. That's all. Thank you.